How to cook asparagus. If you want to learn how to cook asparagus, you should know that there are actually 3 common ways to do it: boiling, grilling, and roasting. The method that you choose largely depends on what you'll be using the asparagus for. Boiling the asparagus will make it very tender, and that makes it ideal for dipping or for topping soups and creamy dishes. Grilling it is perfect for getting it very crispy and dry, especially if it'll be used for dipping. Roasting asparagus gives it a very tender, crisp texture, which can be used for most dishes, so this is what we will discuss today. Green asparagus shoots are the ones that are usually sold in groceries. The thicker stalks tend to be more flavorful than the thinner ones. Only the tips of the stalks are edible. The lower parts near the roots are very woody. Here are the steps. 1. Asparagus shoots are sold in bundles. When buying them, pick the ones that are very firm, with closed tips. The color should be freshly green without any dull browns. A pound of asparagus will serve 4. 2. Wash the asparagus thoroughly. The shoots push through dirt, so the tips could have a lot of dirt hiding in them. After washing, let the asparagus drain in a colander. 3. Because you will be roasting the asparagus stalks in the oven, preheat it to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. Meanwhile, take a roasting pan and line it with a sheet of aluminum foil. This will make cleaning up easier. 4. Spray the aluminum pan with some non-stick cooking spray. You can also use olive oil if you don't have any. 5. Prepare the asparagus stalks by snapping off the woody ends. Do this by holding one tip of the stalk in each hand, and then bend. It will naturally snap at the wooden end. 6. Discard the ends and line the asparagus tips on the aluminum foil that has been laid on top of the roasting pan. Don't let the stalks overlap, otherwise they will end up steamed rather than roasted. 7. Spray the asparagus with more cooking spray or brush gently with some olive oil. Lightly sprinkle the tiniest amount of salt and pepper on top. 8. Let the asparagus roast in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes. You will know they are done when they come out looking a light golden brown. 9. Transfer the asparagus to a serving platter and sprinkle with some Parmesan cheese for more flavor. You can omit the cheese if you will be serving the asparagus with some dip on the side. If you want to learn how to cook asparagus as an appetizer, here's a quick recipe. Get some strips of bacon, prosciutto, or pancetta. If you are using bacon, you will need to pre-cook it first. Right before baking the asparagus stalks, wrap 3 or 4 stalks in the meat and lay them flat on the roasting pan. Brush with some olive oil and follow the rest of the steps above. Asparagus tips wrapped in bacon will also taste good when grilled. When grilling, you can pre-cook the bacon by just searing it for a minute or 2 on a hot grill. Wrap the asparagus stalks and cook for about 3 to 5 minutes on each side. Some dipping suggestions for boiled, grilled, or roasted asparagus stalks are ranch or blue cheese dressing. Cooked asparagus has a very mild flavor that doesn't really compete with other savory ingredients. For this reason, it's a good vegetable to serve to children. It is especially ideal because it's full of vitamins and other nutrients.